Oh my god, we fixed sound. I had a full stupid line of an intro to say and everything, and then as the instant I spoke, I saw that my waveforms weren't picking up, so I panicked. Full-fledged panic as my mic doesn't pick up my voice. But now it is, and now it worked. We're gonna hop over to this. Our startup. Actually, I might. I do like that. Nothing like solid pre-stream panic to get out of the way. Oh yeah. Scoot that down, make that more visible. Oh, alrighty. Hello, Abby. You gonna hang out? Okay. Just wanted to show up.
Tulum.
Oh, that's valid. That's valid. Hmm. Good loom. Very good. Ah, that's fine, but also a little creepy. Okay. We're gonna hit that continue button. Just as I was giving up. Did Stella make it into the bathroom? Oh. Made a decision, gave the link to another streamer I watched out there. Emotes. Oh. Oh no, I mean, it's fine in that it's currently on whatever the fucking site is that lets you use the emotes. But also like when/if I get to affiliate, that emote is going to probably be taken down and placed to where it's specifically like a sub emote for my chat.
Boy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Aeon just said that he gave the link to it to a different streamer that he watches. Okay, what were we doing last time? Alright, we talked to this lady who's painting things red with oil. And we are looking for our man under the fake name in some apartment number that I don't remember. Ooh, this is, I don't think where I wanted to be. Someone's been sleeping here recently. I've cold last several winters. Alright, what's this? Cindy? 100 tiny feet scurrying beneath the grate, the rats of the city. Oh, okay, well, that was... Pants! Free pants. Free pants. +1 electrochemistry, -1 reaction speed. -1 save your fare, +1 electrochemistry. So do we want... I think... Take some worker man jeans. I was exploring BTTV and it's like there's like another 12 streamers who are using it. Good. They better. It's a good emote. And then I'm gonna take it down like the petty god I am. He's my boy, and I do with him what I please. I actually don't think we were supposed to be going up here to find our guy that we were looking for. Want to go, like, That is to the balcony. Maybe that is where we wanted to go. The sea below looks cold and winter gray. Someone has torn down the wall. Can I go in? Oh, I can't. Alright, cool. Ah, good. No Safed. And 20 cents. See it. Old grocery list on the table. And checks. I actually might shift my stuff. Because, like... Oh, I also forgot every time. Certain it's gonna... There it is, Twitch integration. Alright, hold up. Full panic mode. That's not true. It's not really full. We just gotta... Creator dashboard. Extensions, my extension. What is overlay 1? Yep, done, Copy. Token connect. Alright. We're there. We've done it. We're there. Imagine you heard the news with my job the other night. Yeah, I was in Extra Soapy's stream, so yeah, I was there with that. Thinking this will take a hot second, but I'm gonna move some stuff. That way I'm not in the way of... It's just over here. This way I'm not in the way of the time of day and my money. It's neat and all, but it's all because of the panic attack I had. Makes it hard not to feel like I'm leaving the current job in negative light. Was the panic attack what, like, one of the major factors as to why the job isn't being given to you? Or that you're being reassigned in a different way? I think... Yeah, okay, that view should be better, because now you can see the time of day and my money. And my left and right hands, should that become necessary. Let's exit. Yeah, and we did just run through most of these. Yeah, okay. It's been a second. I have to remember,
That isn't just a 5-pointed star. It's an inverted white pentagram cradled in a wreath of antlers. The iconography of communism, in other words.
Look out, Kim, there are communists afoot. Inspect.
The star and antlers was developed in the 6th decade of the last century and quickly adopted by Mezov and the communards during the revolution.
It's the driving factor as to why I'm being command-directed to the new position. There's also a fit for duty assessment you have to do later this month. It determines if you can keep the qualifications. There's also an incredibly small chance that you just get medically retired, too. I mean, if you get medically retired, won't you get, like, that's not a dishonorable discharge, so you still get, like, a lot of the retirement benefits. Although you weren't in for the full 20, so you probably don't get, like, the really big package.
Even today, half a century after, the star
correct
and
in my
antlers
understanding?
retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear in equal measure.
Oh, yeah. Even today, half a century later, Star and Antlers remains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear. Why is the star
To symbolize the toppling of the old order.
Wreath of Antlers is way cooler than a sickle, TBH. That's fair. You're right, Extra Soapy. I'd still get the 20-year pension based on my current rank and all the healthcare benefits. Nice. Oh man, I'm gonna be
Also, some social democrats were already using it.
Social democrats, the worst kind of people. So yeah, I mean, it's not awful if you got medically discharged, I imagine, but I definitely can see why it would be a worrying thought to just be suddenly
The wreath of
thrown
antlers
back
represents a natural crown.
into unemployment.
It was about building
Not ready
a
to hang up the
society
uniform,
that could exist
hoping the
in
assessment goes
accord
well.
with the
I'd say
natural
the chances
world,
are
and at
greater
the
than
same
1%.
time, above it.
That's not the worst, but yeah, I can see why that would be worrying. The wreath of antlers represents the natural crown. Nice. Social democrats, I know. Oh, less than 1%, you mean. Okay. So non-zero, but...
Because white is the color of peace.
Or the color of surrender if you're French. What does it invoke in me?
Nothing at all yet. Right now, it's just meaningless shapes on a wall.
That's good. We can't be having thoughts or nothing. I want to keep this clean slate as long as possible. Okay. Oh. Huh. Alright. So maybe we do have to go back out to the balcony. I thought there was... potentially a different direction going. Because this door doesn't open, last I looked. And this... low on morale put points into volition. Yeah, there's nothing in here. We got our pants out of this room. We've examined the coal. Examined the bed. I wonder if I can disable the Steam overlay for this. One of the reasons I had my camera feed in the spot it was in was so I could hide my Steam feed. Okay, so we can't open this door. There's a lot of self-convincing I have to tell myself is a good thing stemming from Louis Lopez. Yeah, I mean... There's a lot of uncertainty going around. And... It would be... more concerning if, you know, if it, like, never got to you, you know? So we've already looted that. So, how do we get to that guy? Were there stairs that I missed somewhere? So I can't open the other door. One of these doors requires, like, bolt cutters or something. This
You
lady...
hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10.
Buddy who's waiting for a medical discharge jacked up his back, so he's likely to be discharged after his deployment ends.
Excuse me? Of course not.
Ah. Alright, well, I asked if she broke in there, and she said she didn't. So I was like, alright, cool. Then open the door so I can verify your identity.
Oh, come on.
Maybe we got her.
Smart.
I think that's the first compliment Kim's ever paid us. In the 6 hours of play. In the 6.5 hours that we've been dirtling around and being literally the worst fucking detectives. He's paid us a compliment. Oh, my screen flashing? My stream looks like it's flashing, but I'm not dropping anything, so I'm okay. In we go. Hello? Whoa. Sharply dressed.
Satisfied? My name is Marielle Charpentier, and I'm an agent with Martinez Realty Associates. I am not breaking in, as I have every right to be here. The keys, see?
Her teeth. Her teeth.
Boy, there are a lot of different keys there. More than 20 at least.
Wow, at least 20 keys? That's more numbers than I have fingers, so...
Do you want to see my ID as well? You can't legally ask for it, but why not? Want to see my residence permit too?
She hands a paper-clad passport. A lot of teeth. Yeah, I'll inspect
It
the
feels
passport.
flimsy in hand, with the words Revachol Zone of
I mean, she's
Control
only got, like,
written
3.
under a nondescript municipal
It's like
logo.
1,
There's
2,
a picture of her
3.
with shorter hair inside, along with all her personal details.
More teeth than, Actually, I'll end that joke there. Never mind. 3 is a lot of teeth. Nice haircut. Everything seems to be
Thank
in
you.
order.
Do you have any questions? I need to be back in Midtown in an hour.
Yeah. Who lived in the foreclosed apartment down the
Oh,
hallway?
that's another huge mess. The
Like
former
1 and a
tenant
quarter
owes us 3 months of rent.
Can we
3.
prove Kim has
We
any
closed the
teeth?
apartment and planned on auctioning off the valuables, but
I think so. Like in his portrait there's like just a light parting of his lips. You might be able to see if he's got teeth.
and again, I have no idea how stupid mistakes like this can even happen. But Ron, when he came to close the door, didn't close the neighboring door. And there's a hole in the wall.
Yeah, there are a lot of problems, Miss Real Estate Agent.
A hole in the wall. Can you believe it? And then the tenant ran off with his stuff. He's gone. The money's gone. Just like that.
Just like that, she left. We definitely have 0 teeth. Our face is so... Oh, yeah. We definitely are running on a single-digit amount of teeth.
The sum must have been puny.
Some must have been puny. Oof. My money's also disappeared. It couldn't have been that much money. These apartments look pretty shabby. What happened with the
Don't
wall?
ask me what happened with the wall. I have no idea how we're going to find the time or resources to fix it. Both apartments are now unrentable. Both.
Yeah. What are you doing here?
I need to get it ready for the next lease, but as you can see, the previous tenant completely trashed the place.
Oh, yeah, he did. 7 teeth, 5 of them are in our pocket. You think there's a total of 7 on us? I don't think so. I think we're running fewer. Sounds like they knew how to have a good time.
It was some kind of a moribund old man who used to be a business owner. You'd think they'd make rent.
A sudden serious look crosses her face. This story didn't have a happy ending.
But that was months ago. Anyway, was there anything you wanted, or is that it? I'm in a hurry.
Well, can I ask you questions about the murder? Clearly not, if I'm not given the option. But, like, I feel like I very quickly lose track of what I should be doing. Both me in game and me right here.
Of course.
Task updated? Unknown. Her eyes remain glazed over. She's been waiting for me to leave. Oh yeah, don't worry about it, ma'am. I'm gonna just boxes. Ooh, some medicine peeks out of the box. Fine mattress. Shoes. Wait. +1 to indirect modes of taxation? Alright, fair enough. Bugs. Hypnogamma. +3 morale. I'll take it. Alright, ma'am. I'll let you be. I'll let you be on your way. I got both clothes and loot, so... What do my shoes have? Nothing. Alright, well, let's swap these for some actual shoes. Man, we're wearing real clothes now, boys. We're looking like a dapper gentleman right here, don't you think? Okay. Now we can return to the cleaning lady. The cleaning lady. Oh.
The luxury of fine things. Just look at those black monk straps. After spending an entire day hustling, who's to say that you didn't deserve a pair of ridiculously expensive shoes on your tired feet?
All the real clothes in one grubby tank top. Not to mention our beanie that looks real bad.
Beautiful things give you a rush. It's power. Crafting your style, draping your flesh in silken leather, deciding how to present yourself to the world.
Hell yeah.
Remember, when they come to take it away from you, you worked for those shoes. Whether you like it or not, wearing these shoes has made you more liberal. Ultra liberal.
Alright. Becoming ultra liberal for shoes is fine, I suppose.
Wow, you work hard.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, yes. You hustle. You're a provider. It's tough out there, but you keep it real and provide.
I'm on that grind set, you know, that hustle grind set.
Oh, yeah. Like a horse, a workhorse, for hard work.
What do I do exactly?
Look at yourself. You're a human pedometer. You must have walked 200,000 steps down cracked asphalt, mosaic, sand, and linoleum after you re-emerged.
God bless. I love...
That is the sign of a hustler who never gives up. The world is harsh and people are evil. You didn't make it that way, and you won't let it break you. You ride.
I fucking ride till I die, bitch. I am a Sigma man.
That's just what it's like.
Yes.
Life and death. But you got gills on your side, baby. Got those black
Got
papers
gills
with
on
the
my
face of
side.
innocence on them. You bring in the Franco Negros and the Solas.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I
It
sure
ain't
do.
easy, but you do it. Day in and day out. You didn't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop and a sprinter and a money printer.
Damn right I am.
Sure. And has it been easy? Is life easy? Have you not gone into cardiac arrest? Are you not about to have an anxiety attack or shoot yourself in the mouth?
Oh, shit.
But you still hustle 24/7, ride or die. Now, ask yourself.
I also like when the narrator flirts with us. Really, really fucking gasses us up, this narrator, let me tell you.
Are you rich?
No.
That's right. You work harder than anyone. You almost rode yourself to the grave and you're still practically a hobo. Why is that?
Uh-oh. Is that Gart guy riding my ass? System's broken. There's a market for corrupt cops out there, but the immigrant crops have price dumped it. Fuck. Taxes, man. I don't know. Why am I so poor? I mean, number five. Here, you know what? This one, I'm gonna let you guys choose. I'm gonna let you guys choose it. There you go. Oh, I see. We really do have Sigma males in chat on taxes, huh?
That's right. 100%. Fucking
G-Man.
G-Man's got his jam-covered sticky fingers in your pocket, stealing from you every time you buy, sell, walk, talk, fart, so much as sneeze.
Really? Every time I sneeze?
Every time you wipe your ass. They got their direct and their indirect modes of taxation. Sales tax, excise duty, extraction tax, alimony. One tax that doesn't even have a name. Plus there's the stuff people in other countries pay for. That makes them ask for more money from you. Here. Total tax duties add up to 98% of all your money.
No fucking way. Even in all, I guess I'm a free market fundamentalist. Holy shit! Oh, fuck. Wait, I can... oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Is this where I, like... claiming alimony as taxation, which is theft? Holy shit. I do enjoy that there's this opt-in, which means I guess, like, my character then is fully subscribed to, free market fundamentalism. Holy shit. No fucking way, it's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Holy shit. I can't fucking believe you guys. We've gotten this far, gotta see it through. See, this is when I get to tell you, Aeon, that I am a fickle god. But alright, we'll subscribe to it. We'll opt in to free market fundamentalism.
Here you go, hustler. Fight the righteous fight. Free the people. Keep it real. Keep it street. Keep foaming at the mouth furiously on the tax issue.
On the tax issue. Only taxes. Oh, God. Alright, I got a new thought. Let's put... where is that? Indirect... Oh. Oh. I see. Indirect modes of taxation is the thought, not the thing. Okay. One thought gained. I wish I could have one of those. Yeah, dude. Same. First, if you have a side bitch ideology cooking somewhere, don't sweat it. Fighting indirect taxation for the Gossamer State is compatible with all creeds. It's cool like that. You're a cool anarchist now, unless you don't want to be an anarchist. Whatever. Stuff this meal ticket in your eye socket and let's see if we can steal some love back from the robber barons at the customs agency and the banditos at the Insulindian Financial Oversight and Competition Committee. Yep, we're internalizing the thoughts. -2 empathy, that's fine. We were never empathetic to begin with. What are my stats? Empathy? Bad. Alright, let's go talk to that lady now. Now that we've decided that we're subscribing to free market capitalism, let's talk to this woman.
Give me a moment. I see.
Wait, what did I
I
even
hope
say?
some good people
Oh,
are finally
no
going to
counterculture
move
people.
in. This place needs them.
Okay, so this place needs some new tenants. Yes, some highly technological wizards are going to save this place. It'll be a visionary innovation utopia. Oof. No one is coming. There will be nothing but squalor unless we start killing real estate agents. Oh! Lax women and sexual deviance. That's who will come. Spit. I'm sure everything will be fine. This building needs slow change. Imperceptibly slow. Oof. I feel like the sarcasm's top tier. But, like, all of these are just, like, remarkably mean. Hope we stood in complete silence for 10 minutes, bleeding from the nose, and Kim just observed us finding a new identity over a pair of shoes. Oh, absolutely. My favorite thing is that we can just sit here and Kim, stoic. The most stoic motherfucker you ever saw.
Oh, I do like wizards. And people like that in general. They have a lot to tell us about our fates.
Alright. I'm off. I'm off to go find, I guess, the stairwell. I don't know how to get up. I don't know how to get to the upper floors here. Exit. Oh, balcony on this side. There it is. We figured it out. I found out where to go. Breaker box is full of cigarette butts and electric wires. Nice. Curtains shift just a little. Someone is watching from within. Oh no. They know we're on to them. Wizards are a potent and utilitarian class for any strategist. Yeah, unless you play them like a fucking goober and only cast Fireball. Alright, we need to find 28, is I think the one we were told to find. Or 24. Just a door, nothing for me here right now. Alright, well, what's in here? Also nothing. Someone's growing rosemary, thyme, and a cactus. Nice. Alright. Doors, apartment 29. Complete silence. Whoever lives there. That's 29. I think this is where we want 28. Apartment 30. Voices from within singing along with some buoyant dance track. People getting down over there.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security.
It's our boy with the fake name. It's my father when he played D&D once. His party got stuck in a cave and the wizard just used stone to flesh spell and they just chopped their way to the surface. Fair enough.
Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
Thank God I succeeded this level 6 check with my 12.
Let's see if anyone's home. Knock on the door.
No one answers.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him is in the evening. We should return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good?
I don't think I can make it. Tomorrow, 9 p.m.
Tomorrow, 9 p.m., right here. Apartment number 28. Good, let's go.
Reminds me of a screenshot of Reggie Ice in a cave, and the dialogue box said he touched the wall and was surprised.
Damn. Turns out it's quite tricky finding someone in a big apartment building. Don't worry. You'll get him.
I'd like to be surprised in a cave of my own flesh as well. Ugh.
Remember, tomorrow, he's probably gone for today.
Probably gone for today. I mean, or he's just ignoring us. Come over on the balcony. Show up tomorrow. Alright. We go this way? No, I can't look at that. Good cyanide and happiness reference. That. This, oh yeah, this door we checked. Can I? No, okay. Well, that's unfortunate. This was like my only lead that I had, and I am now unsure of where to go. I now don't know where to be anymore. Alright. That's Wednesday. Track it down. Interrogate the drivers about smuggling. Well, that, oh, it says filled. I thought it said failed, and I was like, yeah, I know I failed that one. Check the victim's body. Oh, right, I have to suppress the urge to throw up. Maybe I can do that now. Best goddamn detective the force has ever seen. We go wherever we want. Oh, my badge, yeah. Okay. Okay. So maybe let's make it back to the body and see if we can do that. We gotta run around. Uno's still here, too. Alright, we'll try it. We'll try it.
There he still is, looking right through
Very
you
low.
with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all. The smell is repulsive.
Nope.
It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. More fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
My advice, Aeon, is that your cat will find somewhere else to be comfortable. Cut it out. I'm gonna puke. Disclaimers up? Oh, thank God, the disclaimer's up about gross stuff.
You feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
The smell of Commodore Red rises from the pool. Among it, distilled spirit and bits of shish kebab.
Been there, done that. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it.
Oh. Thanks,
The
Kim.
hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
And where do we
That
go?
young woman, the gardener, mentioned she used salts for the smell. If she doesn't have any, there might be some in the fridge store nearby.
Crit with 3 T's.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Thank you, tutorial agent. Alright. Items. Don't tell me. Oh, it's the handkerchief. Makes sense. Okay. So now... Alright. Now we can go back to that gardener.
It's raining again.
Yes, it is.
It was clear just an hour ago.
Yeah, that's what happens. Weather changes, ma'am.
Sure. I'm done with them.
Oh, thank
Go
God.
easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
That's fine. I have to run. I have to go maybe do this check and hopefully do it better this time. I don't care about the weather. Show me your teeth. Maybe. Alright, how do I use it? Is it... Maybe it'll just auto-use when I'm here. Well, I
There
got the
he
option.
still is, looking right through you
+1
with his
has
white
one.
eyes. The body below is
Still a
entirely
very
dedicated
low chance.
to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
Boys, maybe give me a boost. Maybe give me a boost, boys. I might need a boost.
The ammonia only makes it worse.
Fuck.
The combination forces tears out of your ducts. You manage to keep it in once.
Damn. Dice 1, 6 + 1.
The second time, not so much. When
Oh.
the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
I mean, I'm familiar with that. I don't think I want to be a cop anymore. Oh, fucking same, bud. The ammonia didn't help at all.
Nor does the wind right now.
Aw, thanks, Kim.
The weight is reassuring, like a crenel on solid fortification. Pat, pat, pat.
I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder.
But without me, I just can't keep it down.
No, This is a two-man assignment because it needs 2 officers to complete. I need your help.
Ah, damn it.
You need to get your shit together.
Alright, fair enough, Kim. Alright, Kim making a real demand of me. That's fair.
We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and internalize it for special bonuses and effects.
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together.
Half
then
an hour.
come back and have another go.
Alright, half an hour, we'll come back. Can I internalize this? Do I have enough slots? Looks like I do. Okay. Volumetric shit compressor. Shit is apart, and it's rather unbecoming of a cop and a human being. It's supposed to be the opposite of that. Together, compressed in a small area. To achieve a solid level of shit compression, squeeze your butt cheeks together for 30 minutes. Do something similar with the 2 hemispheres of your brain. Talk to people, maybe that will help. Alright, we'll internalize it too. We got our, you know, our finger pistols that give us some bonus. Alright. So, equip and complete shit compressor first. Okay. So now, we go waste a little bit of time. Dust. Where's that at? Yard wall. What about this fence, actually? Can I redo this check?
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Alright, boys, give me some stat boosts. Give me some stat boosts on brain. I need to be able to do more calculus.
No, these tracks
No.
are not interesting at all. Let the street sweeper just...
Alright, well, never mind. I have a feeling I'm supposed to probably do these brain things before I go into the dialogue options. Okay, so let's see if there's someone we can talk to about drugs. Since we have
The
time
woman
to...
is still hunched over the railing. Her head...
Huh? What is it? What do you want?
Okay, so it doesn't look like actually there's anything. I think I'm just shit at editing stats. Maybe you are. Maybe you are. That's what I should do. I should just blame you for my absolutely ass-backwards stat building choice, because I don't know what this game entails fully, and I should just blame you instead. It's always chat's fault, just like it's always teammates' faults in any shooter. Yellow roses, dozens of them, 2 tulips, 2.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
Oh, that's the tear machine.
Oh, I understand now. Thank you. I have a cheat sheet pulled up since the stat edit covers the stream in the stat sheet. Oh. A melancholy pop song.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back. The packages are small, discreet, sloppily stacked, making them easier to take unnoticed. No need to worry about knocking over a display.
Endurance, huh? Save your fare 5. I think I have a -1 to save your fare right now, so I might. Do I? No. Maybe it was a different piece of clothing that. It was the trousers that did that. The other pants. Interfacing. Okay. Maybe we don't steal
Welcome
it
to
yet.
Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
What's that magazine she's reading?
What's that magazine?
You mean this?
She looks at the cover, boasting a colorful photo of 2 girls kissing. Oh no, how scandalous.
This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Why is it not for
Looks
sale?
like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
Very futuristic. Alright, what do we want to do? No one. Alright.
It's where they rate different outfits famous people wear. It's kind of funny. They're kind of mean. It's about who's the most stylish.
Who's the numero uno guy in there right now? And does he look like me? Oof. Point to her hat. I bet your hat would take the prize. She does have a cool hat. So who's the most stylish in there? It can't be. Bet your hat would take the prize.
No. I don't like it. I hate it.
Oh, I'll take your hat.
We are not the fashion police. We're the real police.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
Well, yeah, but I'm the police.
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so...
You know the man
Not
who died?
really.
Not really? Does it mean you knew him a little?
No. I didn't know him at all.
Yeah, well, alright. How long's he been there?
I don't know, really long.
She's not helpful. I have a feeling she's not helpful. What do you think happened?
I don't know.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Okay. Uh-huh.
You have any ammonia?
She looks up from her magazine, eyes filled with tired ennui.
Yes. What we have is there, in the medicine cabinet. Go take a look yourself.
Alright, medicine cabinet. Medicine cabinet! Oh, is that not it? Oh, right there.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
Just ask me if you need anything from Saint Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
I don't think I need any of these, actually. I have plenty of healings.
I don't know. Let's see. Nosafed is a nasal spray. Duramine is a really good painkiller. Magnesium is a dietary supplement. Hypnogamma is... I don't really know what Hypnogamma is. I guess it makes you feel less shit. It's recommended to use after lots of partying, studying, or exercising.
Alright,
Uh-huh.
thanks. Okay, but I
Saint
thought
Baptiste. You know, the pharmaceuticals company.
Ah, makes sense.
Saint Baptiste Pharmaceuticals. The one that sells meds out of Saint Baptiste. That one. There.
Okay, but I thought you said you had ammonia. There was definitely no ammonia.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back.
Endurance would help me with that check.
Here you go.
Oh yeah. Gonna be so dry. Damn right. That's what it's for. What's going on here? Do I have a... Did I miss a thing? No, okay. Okay, we're not gonna talk to the racist guy. The whirling rags. I think we need to do anything there. Hey man. Hey you.
Stuck in the rain in a traffic jam, man.
Hold up. It's, oh no, this was a store that I've already been in, right? This is like the pawn shop, I think. Right? Yeah, okay. I don't need to be.
There's a pile of cheap sunglasses in a small box, a variety of shapes and colors.
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest styles right here.
These are all boring. Boring third-rate ho-hum sunglasses made of cheap Syrahese plastic, the kind of plastic that melts in the sun.
Oh shit. Probably really bad for sunglasses then, huh?
These are all first-rate sunglasses. Premium design, superb material, very cool. UV resistant. These will definitely keep your eyes safe and cool while doing your dangerous police work.
No luck. All you find is this lime-colored cellophane visor, produced by a bargain sportswear brand called Amphibian, apparently. There's a malformed green frog on its bent cap.
Oh, that visor is perfect for you, officer. It'll definitely keep the sun out of your eyes while you're shooting criminals. Bang, bang! And all for a mere 6 real.
Hey, at least it might actually offer some protection against the sun, not like those cheap plastic shades.
No,
Don't like it? Sure, Square Joe. No problem. Let's get you some real shades.
We'll leave. We don't need... I don't think we need anything here.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks. The pry bar feels nice and cold in your useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand.
True dad move. Anytime you pick up something that can snap together, you have to give it the good test. Tongs,
You can do
scissors,
good work with these.
chain
Cut
cutters.
chains, locks, and ropes, especially belts. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering wheel.
Wow, you had a
and the
thought,
radio
Aeon?
on
That's
its
pretty
hook.
dangerous. Can I? My god, I can dual wield. Probably not super useful to have a flashlight for right now, but you know. Oh, maybe I can try that jump again. I might try that once more. There's a pawn shop. Pawn shops often have guns. Did you drunk? You pawn your shop, pawn your gun for booze? Probably not. I don't think so.
There he still is, looking.
Oh, no, I can't do that yet. Okay. Let's go in here. Try this again.
Tarpaulin cloak with possible RCM markings is still caught on the railing.
Okay, so I guess we can't do that right now. That's a shame. I was really hoping we'd have been able to retry that. But maybe it's too soon. Is there anything this way? I don't think there was. Heck. In an answer to your question, though, Aeon, I don't think there was, like, an option to even ask the pawn shop guy about my gun. Like, I can go check, but I don't think it happened. Oh. This isn't the right way. Go back to the street. Gateway to the river of filth. Oof. Ooh. Nice. Yeah, like, I'm pretty sure.
If you don't mind, please put the flashlight away. Some of us have photonic sensitivities.
Alright, yeah.
I do appreciate it.
Interesting. I actually didn't think he'd react to my
It's not
equipment.
often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop. What can I do for you?
Oh, well, I guess maybe I didn't talk to him. I
I
thought I
haven't had
did.
any problems myself, though some of my customers have complained about inconsistent law enforcement.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake, people who are terminally bored.
Oof.
As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
I think some of your selections are more tasteful than others. This one speaks to me. I'm going to choose it.
It keeps me entertained.
Unimpressed with my snobbery.
He's
huh?
well composed, but underneath it you sense psychedelic processes bubbling. Some kind of drug, maybe. Entertained? He might be high. If he is, on what?
I mean, we gotta figure out what these boys eye on, you know?
Feeling warm and enthralled by the movement of light, while the mind continues to race forward. Lucky bastard, he's probably on Pyrrolidon. It's tough to come by on the street. A drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects, and it makes your eyes turn yellow.
It just me, or is it really warm in here? Psychedelic effects and it makes your eyes turn yellow. Let's start with.
I try to keep the shop at a comfortable temperature.
No, I think I do. I'm a chill out cop who wants some of what you're having. No, it's pretty obvious.
Pyrrolidon is just something you know, since the People's Power disaster. I was with the Emergency Relief Brigade. Had to take it for radiation sickness.
He's taking it for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
There's a reason why everyone's tried to forget any of it ever happened, and why no one has tried to repair or replace the pile. So much disappointment, and early deaths. Cancer mostly. And we knew all that was coming even as we were cleaning up as best we could. No one's. Everyone's.
Oof.
A bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive nuclear reactor, hoping for the best. What do you think is going to happen?
Yeah.
The cleanup happened 15 years ago. I was young then. Later, my second aunt died. Left me this shack and all the assorted junk in it. So I came to Martinez. People told me don't go there. It's a shithole. I said, people, we just had a nuclear pile meltdown. I'm gonna get as far away from Forburg as I can. Still in the same city, but... We were an all-volunteer force, self-organized, tried to help the fire brigades contain the spill.
On the patch, gamma radiation lines crossed with a red drop of blood. Tough son of a gun, this one. Respect.
Respect.
I lived by the river since I was a small boy. The Esperance. Didn't have the art to let it all go to shit without trying to do something to help out. There wasn't much the volunteer force could do, however. We wasted years in the river mud. Years getting sick. I like the theory more than the story. Outward movement, not vortices.
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
By the way, do you have any guns? We'll get to that one.
Have you tried it before?
Have I tried it
The
before?
lieutenant steps away, pretending to admire some of the knickknacks on display. Looks like he doesn't want to get involved.
I haven't.
If you say so. Here you go, man.
Oh, shit.
Yes, darling. That's the coalition government ordained Pyrrolidon. Straight into your gut.
I respect your decision, officer. What else can I help you with? Let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling?
No, I just bought this figure, and I'm not gonna sell our handkerchief. Too important.
I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the moment.
Alright.
Another time, perhaps. I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have.
You know anything about the hanging?
I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business. Bad for everyone.
Alright, well, that was
The
fast.
pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
My trip to a pawn shop to sell Elden Ring PS5 today finds us a gun. It didn't find our gun.
The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another, alert.
She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive, but I was just happy to get rid of it, and of her. Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the citizens' militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
Ugh. She must be one of my rabid fans. She wants to prove that she can do our job better than us. I don't like it either. What if she intends to commit a crime and blame it on it? I'm sorry, Kim, I let us down. We've already been through the fact that I'm the worst police officer on the planet.
You're right that she could cast aspersions on the Force. We have to find her.
Alright.
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
Well, we know it's a lady.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it now. You'll just have to hope you luck upon her somehow.
Of course.
I think, did I conclude my thought?
Volumetric ship compressor. Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit singularity lasts.
All endurance white checks are unlost. Learning cap for endurance raised to 4. Oh, nice. Shit singularity. Yeah. Alright, we're at 47% on taxation. Okay, so now we can probably do that. Keep looking, someone else knows something. Alright,
What a shirt. All other shirts pale in comparison to the muscular man with antlers and immense Zweihanders.
Not yet. Not yet, t-shirt. +4 to endurance. She doesn't have any more, does she?
Hello again, officer.
Right, that's what I thought. Alright, here. We're gonna try it now. We're gonna do the sat thing. Unless you, fail me again, Aeon. Okay.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white
plus
eyes.
6.
The body below
Shit
is
compressed.
entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now. Ha ha ha. Again, the corpse laughs at you, pus dripping from its mouth.
Bruh.
You will never be able to hold it in. It's always too...
Dude.
Every time it happens, it gets worse and worse. There's
Man,
nothing more to
the
throw
1
up
and the
now.
2 roll, I was
All
so,
that's
like,
left
a
is crying
96%
and
chance on that, or like
driving
92.
at the same time.
Unfucking real. Literally rolled 1 less. I literally just needed to roll 4. Again. Even though I got my shit compressed, how is it possible? Just cry.
I'm at a loss as well. I could swear your shit was together, detective.
Damn it, Kim.
Sometimes even that is not enough. Life is unfair.
Alright, now what?
Officer, you just need to be stronger. Learn to keep it in long enough for us to work. There's nothing else to do.
You can open this white check again by going to your character sheet and spending a skill point to upgrade your endurance. Gain new skill points by exploring and completing side tasks.
Ah, okay, so I can attempt it again if I upgrade my endurance.
Relax. It's okay if you don't make it today. The bloated corpse isn't going anywhere.
F. Yeah, alright. Okay, well, I can't do that, I guess. Fucker shit. Well, heck. And none of the drivers wanted to talk to me about the smuggling. Here. Oh, already checked that.
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
Listen, child, that corpse made me puke twice. I was wondering why you don't.
Stay away from me, pig. You don't want to see what happens when you corner me.
Alright. Well, heck. Alright, we're hitting a lot of dead ends real frequently, real fast.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Are any of these ones we need to talk to? Bags. Delta pinball entrance from building B. Wait, I think actually it's late enough in the day that the chef might be in. At the Whirling in Rags, so I might be able to talk to somebody.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
Do I even have one?
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
South, maybe.
You don't really know, do you?
Just mean I'm
South, maybe. Doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Everything. Fuck everything. Hobo cop.
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
New thoughts. New thoughts, head not empty. Oh. You don't have enough skill points. I see. Reaction speed suggestion. Okay, so I need a skill point to unlock a new thought slot. Okay. That's not ideal, but we can work with that.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook. As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Garancy and Kubek.
Ah, heck.
It must be his name. Garancy. Garancy Kubek. Sounds representative.
F.
The man
Bad
puts his
logic.
cup down
We're
and
not
replies
smart
something,
thinkers.
his left hand drawing arcs in the air. He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn.
Uh-huh. What about this door? Can we go through here?
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimpled lock. It's painted blue. You immediately feel drawn to the color. Blue is for mystery.
Blue is for mystery. Push on the door.
The door does not budge.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
The winch. Outside. In the backyard. Remember? No? Your fingers do.
The winch outside on the roof. That small elevator.
Well, if there was a winch, I suppose we could look into it. As a side investigation.
Door and the main investigation will merge into a stereo investigation. Ooh. A surround sound investigation, if you will.
Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel door is flush with its frame on every side. Old cobalt paint, rough on the fingers. 40, 50 years since this was painted, maybe.
I didn't see anything else, really. Ooh. Ah. Steal the chef's money. Of an electrocute juicer.
Can I help you? Another thing. Great. I love those.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
You know what's behind it?
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just a frit warehouse, probably. Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
I think you'd like to know what's back there.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage. So I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that. Yes, not the whole damn union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info. We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even men on strike.
You glance at the clock on the wall behind the manager. Huh.
It's after 4. Mine said there's reserved starting at 4. Why isn't anyone here yet? Hold my peace. It's not best not to nitpick. Yeah, they'll show up.
Was there something else? Because I have coast... Yes?
Yeah. Okay. Find a way to see your package. And they'll eventually show up. Okay. I go back up to the room I was in. I can.
The door is closed. There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on, somewhere inside. A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
Swallow
the
the
door
emotion.
is closed.
I'm not here to... Oh.
You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it.
No, I'm not a smoker. Don't worry about this place, Cam.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. What do you mean? Assess the damage.
Damn it. Alright, fine.
Kim also tries not to look at the pile of taped viscera on the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack, or the potted plant dying in the corner. But it's all just too morbid to ignore. The man is finding it hard not to trip on the tape, and not to send any of the bottles rolling across the floor.
Oof.
Where unidentifiable sludge makes it hard for him to breathe. Smells of vomit in here. He nods.
I did it my way.
He takes a step toward the door, like he'd like to leave.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, I don't know if I
The
investigated
bed
this.
is cold and not particularly inviting.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.
Oh, alright. Well, it's not time to go to bed yet. We can leave. Or anything over here? There's something on the table. Yeah, but can I interact with it? Can I interact with this? Ooh. My other shoe. +1 composure, -1 savoir-faire. We got our other shoe back. We got Wild throwing shoes out a window, pawning a gun. Oh yeah, we went ham in our brief stint here. Here's a dude I've never seen. It's all about money, you know. Right. And taxes. Always taking my damn money with them taxes. A couple of them's been knocked over.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
Pretty long. It's drink o'clock.
Oh, excuse me. Do you have something better to do than lust for sweet syrupy rum and lemonade? With a twist of lemon? Maybe lime. Maybe who cares? Just rum?
No, we don't need that. We can talk to this guy, though. Sleeping dock worker. Man sleeping at the table, wearing a mud-caked boots and rolled down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines, encircled by a logo with a tree.
A colorful piece of plastic is dangling from his carabiner. Makes your fingers itch. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
We have the pills.
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
Both.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen.
Alright, yeah,
It's
we know
a
that.
dock worker's ID, doubling as a shift card and a job permit. A young, able-bodied man stares back at you from the photo. Santiago S. John.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna steal it. I believe.
Your fingers find their way into the shackle, flicking open its spring-loaded gate.
Easy.
The metal loop holds the plastic ID and a leather-bound pocketbook.
And the man.
The man emits a loud snore. Is he about to wake up? Doesn't look like it, but you never know. Better be quick. You find a black paper note with a woman's profile on it. Seems like this woman lived centuries ago. The note says, 5 real. It feels nice and greasy. Yum yum. Money. Think of all the things you can buy with this. The synapses in your brain fire with glee. You slip the plastic ID card out of the loop and pocket it. The man continues to snore.
Does the lieutenant see me? He probably does, but doesn't.
No, he's looking the other way. Perhaps purposefully. The sleeping dock worker has little to say about your actions. He remains silent.
Yeah, and he's gonna continue to remain silent, because I'm not talking to him. What do we got? Where is it? Gift card. Wow, it sells for a good bit. Kinda hoping that it might have helped a little more than that, but okay.
Hello again, sweetie.
Although, actually, I suppose I should ask her for money, because, like, one of the brief tooltips I read during one of these... during one of the load screens was like, fucking be weird with people, ask them shit.
Hello again, sweetie. Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck?
I think I have +1 suggestion. What's my suggestion? Oh, I thought I had a bonus from my thoughts from finger guns. That's fine.
Your deportment remains dignified as you shed a single manly tear.
This isn't easy for me to ask this of anyone, but I am at the end of my rope. Any money you could help, any money you have could help me.
Sweetie, I only have a few cents on me, but I could give you this to pawn. Just to tide you over.
A commemorative pin?
Wonderful. He has a pin.
The pin is round and slightly tarnished. 3 sailboats in bas-relief with the sun hovering over the water behind them. A chipped green banner at the bottom reads, San Baptiste, Summer 31. Dinghy races. You could totally sell this pin for cash.
This will help me out. Thank you.
You're quite welcome, dear.
Oh. I will solve this murder in your name. I don't think she really cares if it's solved in her name specifically, you know? Can I read this? No, okay. $320. Not a lot. Doesn't sell for much. There wasn't really anybody else in here, right? No. Might make myself some more tea and then think about what I have to do. So I might do a brief pause really fast. Bots, tools. Yeah. Only 320. Not much, but you know. I was expecting a $60 pin. I mean, you know, she said she didn't have much money on her. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna make myself some more tea with some bourbon in it, and I will be back in a moment. I will click this and return shortly. I have returned, and I have some nice and warm tea. The tea is good tea, Abby. But it's, I don't know if it'll show up on camera. Oh. There it was, maybe. No. Alright, maybe not. It doesn't look like it'll show up that it, is actively, like, steaming, simmering hot. Oh, I just realized that I definitely did not do any thought about what my next move is. No, well, we're solving the murder, Abby. I appreciate the offer. No, I don't think that'll help. Alright, I'm gonna ask this woman about
Hello
fuck
again,
the police.
officer. Excuse me?
The street sign says fuck the police.
Oh, well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here.
Ah, I just wanted to know.
Okay.
Was there? I was quite seeing me. Oh, that's good.
Since the street sign's messed up? Okay. What do you need?
What is in the east?
The harbor gates? Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too.
North here?
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
Pier? Buildings? Apartments? You should explore. Maybe scale a wall.
I tried. I tried both of those things. Exploring and scaling walls. Failed both of those checks.
It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach. Some
Hello?
shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably. Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market, but that got closed down ages ago. No problem.
She's very well composed. Back straight.
I have to run. Where? I don't know yet, but I need to run. Alright, maybe we can fuck up this racist guy.
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
Ah, you're the learner,
Drugs?
right?
They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body.
The irony. I don't let anything pollute my body. Taking a huge drag of a cigarette.
You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Miriza, Safre, Ilmara. They take the money from our local junkies here and then use it to outcompete us in the manufacturing sector. They know they can't beat us in a fair fight, so they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial sabotage, racial economic sabotage.
Hold on, they make Al Ghul, alcohol, and Elmara Tool. I was told they do.
I don't go for that foreign piss. Proper booze is made in Mundi. Or sometimes I like a dram of that Yugograd vodka. Koikos and worse much, but they do no booze. Not in, not out. I'll never betray the purity of my tribe.
So you're telling us that you don't know anything about drug smuggling through Terminal B?
I don't know shit. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you. What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kips sneaking on at night. If they touch my stuff, the bosses will be on my ass like ass cancer.
On my ass like ass cancer.
There was a bunch of spilled boxes in the back of a big lorry nearby.
Yeah, I knew that guy. He was an honest driver who loved this country. We were having a good debate about genetics at the Wheeling in Rags when some kip boys smashed his lock and took damn near everything. Lost his fucking job over it.
Damn.
Since he left, I haven't had anyone to talk to.
Bad for him, I guess.
It's a fucking travesty, is what it is.
Hello? Which one of you... Can you see Bosco? Can you see Bosco just standing up right here? Right there. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Bosco looming in the night. Yeah, Bosco? Better visibility.
Buddy?
What's going on, friend? Are you upset about your cone?
When I forgot about cone and then I woke up and cone. Cone bad. Hello. Oh wow.
Bosco's trying to figure out cone. Alrighty. Alright, back to gaming. Cat's been doing stuff. If not you, do you know if anyone?
Isn't it obvious? Fucking Sealang, that beady-eyed South Samaran. His little side business is a scam. I wouldn't be surprised if he was peddling drugs as well.
One reselling humanitarian aid packages?
That's the one. His tribe are natural liars. It's in their blood. Is your man alright? 100%. He's a lorryman selling his employer stuff. Broke the seals on his human ox lorry. No doubt he's selling drugs too.
I wouldn't be so sure about it. Not until we've heard what Sealang himself has to say.
Guess so.
He's successfully pointed the finger at someone. He may be racist, but I guess he's got, you know, an accusation he can make.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
Persuade him to give me some money. Sealang, what's your stance on drugs, my guy?
Drugs? I don't go in for that, officer. Drugs ruin lives. Unless you're into drugs, of course. In which case, drugs are excellent. Mwah! Tasty, tasty drugs.
We're just gonna tell him.
That's so cool. You investigating the local drug trade like some cool narc? But I am not a lorry driver. I am just a street vendor. I don't know anything about that.
But you are a lorry man. Another driver has identified you and your lorry.
Who said that? It's the fat racist, right? I bet it's him. He has an agenda against me because I'm an immigrant who works harder than he does. He's a hater.
He is a hater. That's fair. That's fair. I'm already siding with Sealang.
So you admit you're a lorry driver?
Oh, him? Not so easily swayed. Not as easily swayed as I am, though, that's for sure.
No, I just said I work harder, and he's an asshole. I'm...
Realizing he can't get out of it. Smart man.
Ah. He's realizing he can't get out of it.
Okay, maybe I'm a lorry driver too. A little. But that's not the most important thing about me. That's my day job. This is my dream.
I don't know. All of these sound pretty good. I'm a little worried about being super aggro with 3 and 4, but I will see if chat has anything to say. That's a fair option. My screen keeps flickering, or at least my second screen over here keeps flickering.
No, I just forgot. It's such a small part of my life. It's in the rear view mirror now. I'm climbing out of that hole with ingenuity.
All right. What do you know? I'm gonna ask him what he knows, and then if he tells me he knows nothing, I'll.
Nothing. I told you. I'm not a dumb guy. I don't get involved with that crowd.
Stream looks good from my perspective. Okay. Like, I assume it's nothing, but it is concerning that it's, like, consistently the stream feed specifically that's flickering that way.
And what crowd is that?
Crowd. You know, the drug crowd.
Oh, do we go full aggro? Tell me who the fuck is transporting drugs here. Or, if you don't know, then I'll tell your employer you're selling his shit. Blackmail or aggro? I'm not sure. I kind of do dig aggro.
Shush, please. There's bad people doing bad things here. That's all I know. Please, don't get me into this mess. I spent 15 years working my way up.
You don't want to get into this mess. You have to give us a reason to move on. Sometimes the fickle god can be pleased.
It's a she, okay? The other drivers call her the lady driver.
The lady driver.
You're better off staying away from her. The way they talk about her, she's no lady.
Who are these other drivers?
All of them. I don't know. I told you all I know. Are we cool now? I really want us to be cool now.
Who exactly is talking about this lady driver of yours? The racist or the other one with the tattoos?
All of them. Even the ones who've left. I don't hang out with them. I don't remember who has tattoos.
Is the lady driver this lady?
I don't know. Maybe. If she is, I haven't gone near her. I don't get involved. I told you.
It could be. She was strange.
She was strange. Alright.
All right. I scored. Let's cap this off with a purchase. You can walk away from here with funky sunglasses, detectives. Both of you. You deserve it.
Hold up. I don't know if I have any items that increase my rhetoric, but I'm gonna try. No. Okay. Anything that I have... Oh, I actually have something that lessens my rhetoric. Oh, my hat. Let's get rid of my bum hat. We're gonna see if we can raise my int to convince him to give me some money.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
Even odds, 58%, we take those.
No need to dress this one up. Just tell him what you want.
F. I want your... Oh, fuck. Alright, we're shaking him down, I suppose.
Oh, okay. But why, officer?
Because I'm corrupt? I don't really remember how it works. Though I'm being corrupt. Oh no, this is just the only thing I could come up with in my head to ask you. I need to get money somehow.
Ah, yes. Money is very important.
Are you trying to ask for a bribe? If so, you're not doing a very good job.
No, I just want to pay for my room.
Sorry, detective.
Alright, fair enough. Okay. Alright, Kim. Actually, I don't need +1 reactions. The jam mystery. Alright. Alright. Hitting the wrong buttons. Okay.
The woman is still hunched over the railing.
Huh? What is it? What do you want? Did you just call me a lady, Herife?
I mean, yeah, I could, but
She clearly doesn't think she's a lady. Don't repeat it.
I'm not that either, Herife. I've gone too far from it all to remember what was between my legs. It doesn't work like that on the long haul.
So you're not the driver everyone's terrified of?
I'm only terrifying to small children and to those who used to know me.
Why are you scared of the people who used to know you?
Because they can no longer recognize the person I once was.
Said long haul.
The big ones, the trucks. There's no women and men there, it's all just... In the middle of this town, there's a ghostly motorway. It takes all the people where they want to stay.
Who's the female driver, I was told?
How should I know? Do I look like I spend a lot of time with the other communers sniffing around when I have my movies to go to? Oh, Sim.
I was not as enlightening as I was hoping it was.
Hello again, my man. What's on your mind? I don't want to talk about that.
I don't mean to pry, but I need your help.
Man, I was hoping it isn't going to be her.
Breakthrough imminent.
All I can say is, she isn't around here anymore. She isn't some evil drug trafficker. And I don't know where she is.
Oh. Asked you who's conducting the drug trade. You said you didn't know. Now you're saying you do. Well, he said he was hoping it wasn't going to be her. He just had a hunch. This isn't entirely true. Who's this person? What's her name? Who is she?
Thank God I don't know. People here call her the lady driver. She kept her name a secret. From me too. Now I see why. A youngish woman. Gruff, but in a cool way.
What color hair?
Blue and violet. Dyed. It was violet when she got here. Blue before she went.
Then she may have dyed it again.
So she's dyed her hair. It's Lena? I don't think it's Lena. She can't walk. She like literally lives in the town.
I didn't, man. I told you I was hoping it's not her. That she wouldn't be mixed up in it.
Okay, but who is she?
A friend? An acquaintance. I don't know. She was the only person in this damn jam I could talk to. She's someone I don't want to rat out to the law, okay?
Alright. Perfect
Damn,
cover.
I don't want to... Please just let it go. Whatever she did, it can't be that bad. She's not a bad person, I know that much.
We can't just let it go. It's part of a police investigation.
That's how it always is with you, isn't it? All part of the investigation. The girl's troubled. If you hunt her down, she may not survive it. I can't have that on my conscience.
Valid.
It won't come to that. We won't pursue her on this. This is information only.
I don't believe you.
Said she's troubled.
She's got the darkness in her.
Darkness.
That young person's darkness when you think it's all over. And you're looking for a way out.
Oh, oof. Alright. The big depressy.
She shared this with you?
Yes. Which is why I don't want to snitch on her.
Not snitching, it's just a few questions. I was told everyone's afraid of her. You're not?
I heard the rumors. I saw the other drivers looking at me strange when we talked. And she told me, too, that she's had a violent life. But I wasn't afraid of her. More like for her.
A violent life. She knows how to throw them nuts.
Did this violent life include drug trafficking?
Well, it looks like it did now. But we didn't talk about that. We talked about life, you know? She talked about her mind.
When she left, did she leave her lorry behind?
Fuck, man. Go grill someone else with these questions, okay? There are plenty of drivers here who couldn't stand her, or were afraid of her. They'd be more than happy to rat her out.
I don't know, our racist man was real happy to rat out Sea Lang.
He's right. There are other options. The raceman, for one. Push Tommy, and it will break his heart and his spirit. Don't expect you to be pals.
All right.
Thank you, friend. Wow, this makes me feel like I should pick up smoking again. Would help with my rhymes, too.
All right, bud. I'll let you stick with that. Oh, what is this?
Indirect modes of taxation. Turns out, those Financial Oversight Committee gangsters stuffed millions of hard-earned dividends away in the last place anyone thought to look. The hearts and minds of everyday Riversholians. You need to spread that deregulation gospel to the people. Tell them about that foreign fare tax. Preach that 98% gross burden. Preach it, preacher man. Set the brothers free. Taxes are racist.
That's a lot. All right. What do I get? Bonuses from the thought. Ultra-liberal dialogue options give +1 real, -1 empathy. Thinks he's a hustler or something. Fuck. Alright. So this one I think I might need to get rid of. Lonesome, long way home. Research time, 6 hours and 5 minutes. Oh, fuck. Alright. I think we can go grill the racist man for both being racist and trying to throw Sea Lang under the bus. I'm really hoping we can get him on it.
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
I know you've been giving me the runaround. Fess up, where's the lady driver?
I don't know what you're talking about.
He smirks.
He did something. He stole his employer's goods and another lorryman's job. You should be thankful for the tip. Listen up, fuckwits. You don't scare me. You cops don't run Revachol West. You don't run Martinez. You don't run anything.
So who does?
No. He means La Puta Madre.
Ah.
The name resounds like a bell in the air. A dark gong. You get a bad feeling about it.
Yeah, him.
Then I presume you are familiar with his peonies.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Is Kim gonna grill him? Is it time to crack open a cold one because Kim's working the grill?
Yeah, they're his little bitches. He's got them all over the unions.
Not just the unions. He has peonies everywhere. Some say he even has them in the RCM. Dirty fucking peonies who'd do anything for him. Multi-ethnic drug addicts.
Holy shit. Him. I mean, I'm not saying this, but this is the incorrect choice. I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna let Kim fucking grill this man.
You're not peonies. You wouldn't be investigating a drug thing if you were.
No, of course not. We're not peonies. But if we were, and one of Madre's drivers were to be stealing from him, then it's a good peony's job to find out who that is. It's not a hard job. It won't take a long time. It won't make Padre Madre angry. But a stupid fucking racist is standing in the way, protecting this fucking thief.
I'm not scared of you or the mob. I'm under the protection of the Lorrymen and Carters Guild.
You've seen the corpse in the yard, yes? You took a peek. I know you did. Does it look like his friends protected him?
Holy shit, Kim. Let's fucking go.
Nah, you wouldn't just leave him out there if you...
His hands are shaking now. The sentence simply ends. Mans is quaking.
The lieutenant turns and gives you a barely perceptible nod.
Legend. Fucking legend.
Be careful. This man's still got some fight in him, by the looks of it. It won't be easy to break him.
Fuck. Athlite? I don't think I have that skill. Lights under what? Physique? Ugh. This is a white check and I can retry it. I mean, we gotta push it, right? We have to. We take these odds. We run them. %. We run them.
Men like this only respect two things. Strength
take 'em.
and fear.
Oh, yeah.
Time to turn up the volume.
Show me her Lori right fucking now.
Fuck you, I told you. I'm not gonna...
There. His voice grows smaller as yours.
What's your name, fuckhead? I'm gonna go on police radio again and this guy told Montre to fuck off. Oh, I'm gonna fuck you for the rest of my life. Do you understand? Holy shit. Holy shit. This is, I mean, I also really like 1 a lot, and I'm gonna let you into... I actually have an anecdote right now. Growing up, I was kind of a shitter as a kid. You know, lo and behold, shitter as a kid, shitter as an adult. But this option 1 reminds me of one of my friends growing up. I don't remember the specific context, so it's not going to mean anything to anybody in chat, but I do need to say this because it matters. We were probably just throwing insults at each other and being shitbags, but one of my friends definitely used the "I will fuck you," like all caps full statement, as a comeback once, and it's was absolutely legendary.
Fucking homo cop.
A globule of sweat gathers at his brow. I am going to fuck this man blind.
Look, fuck you, man. It's Lori down there. Green banged up thing. I don't fucking know who she is.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
When did she go away?
I don't know. I don't even know her name. She just rolls with the fleet and acts like a big shot. Some dyke, probably. I haven't even seen her for days.
Also use the "I will beat your dick off with both hands." Jesus
Past the
Christ.
monument. Down there. The Green Temple. Now leave me the fuck alone, okay?
A small temple by the monument. Green. Let's get into that lorry.
Let's fucking go. We're gonna go around this way because it's fucking stupid to try and loop all the way around. And I just noticed this. I'm gonna use at this door.
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine. The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers, insignia. Fumes of heavy fuel oil waft over you, making your eyes sting. The odor mixes with cigarette residue.
What kind of stickers?
The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. Proclamations about honor, strength, and purity are glued to various panels. A large metal pendant hangs from the rear view mirror. The pendant features a sun crowned with wavy rays.
If I eat the ice cream I bought for tomorrow night with scotch. Well, that depends how much ice cream it is and how much self-control you have.
The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy.
Think this lawyer belongs to our tough guy?
Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
I bet it's the scotch. It's less than a pint. I mean, you could
There
have
he is,
a bowl of
in
ice
front
cream
of
that's less
Frita,
than a pint.
smoking nervously, hoping it's over.
Right, green banged up lorry over this way. This one.
This green found, A to Z, contemporaire, is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming overhead. It's seen better days.
It sure has.
This must be
better
the one
days.
he told us about. Unless he was lying.
He was lying. Well, let's peek in.
The glass on the side windows is tinted and covered with dust. You can barely make out the shape of a seat and two steering levers.
By the handle?
The door is locked. The handle
cats?
looks shiny, like it's recently replaced.
There's a cat playing in a box, and I'm not sure what's going on.
There's no picking this lock. The owner has put special care into it.
Ugh.
It's a recessed design.
Unbelievable. I put so many fucking points. I have so many points into being able to lockpick shit. Never once is this game gonna let me do it. How are we gonna get this
Use
open?
the pry bar to smash the window. Open it from the inside.
Really?
This has been hard enough. No need to make it any harder.
Yeah, alright. Hold up. Let me leave. Over here. Items. Nope. Tools. Pry bar. Put that in my left hand because it matters to me.
This green found, A to Z, contemporaire, is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming overhead.
Hold up. I think I had a thing that gave me physical injury. Oh, no, that's this. No. Alright. Well, we gotta run the odds. Give me strength,
this green
boys.
found, A to Z, contemporaire, is parked in the shadow of the ruins
Give me
looming
strength.
overhead. It's seen better days.
Strength, por favor.
Pry bar in hand, you take a hard swing at the window. A loud thunk rings out and the pry bar bounces back, leaving a tiny spider web on the glass. Goddamn maggot. Drag your ass to the gym and do some reps right now.
Fuck. Really?
Another futile thunk sounds in the brisk coastal air.
Big
This
head.
has been hard enough. No need to make it any harder.
Thank Christ. Thank God that someone, that this man actually can get something done, because man, can I not. Gestures for me to step back then with a short warning.
He smashes it into the window. Droplets of glass fly everywhere, shattering over the lorry floor and pavement. You can just reach in now.
Just open the
The
door and do
smell
it.
of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. The cabin inside is plastered with old movie posters. Actresses smile from the walls. There's a radio transmitter in the front and a toolbox tucked under the driver's seat. Some tools lie scattered near the pedals. There's something odd about the passenger seat. The seating fabric has been pulled tight over the lower side of the seat where the toolbox should be. Voila, a stack of neatly folded papers has been stashed behind the seating fabric. You see 3 maps depicting a large metropolitan area. It's Revachol. Some of its routes and highways have been outlined with a pen.
So she's got a map.
Bonne prise.
Lieutenant commends you as you shift through the treasure, well worn and folded. There's fold open the top map.
This large map displays the elevated motorway called 881. The intake leading to Martinez is marked with a blue X. There's another X on the off-ramp at a place called the Old South.
Old South.
Toll booths at the intakes are marked with a circle. It looks like there are scant few ways of getting onto the elevated motorway that runs over Jamrock, and this person knows them all.
So all the good routes to get from point A to point B.
There, hundreds of thousands of motor carriages roar on the 881, high above the mess of brown and red roofs that is Jamrock. The commuters don't even look down. The world ceases to exist outside the windshield.
The road lead
to Couron, through the middle-income neighborhoods there, by the river, and then to Stella Maris and La Delta for work, while the men and women of Jamrock scuttle to their fates below the road. This municipal map from the 30s displays a complex system of storm sewers underneath a sub-district called the Pox, old military hospital, right adjacent to the 41st precinct.
I think, aren't we from the 41st?
No storm will ever drown Revachol, the great solution to the riddle of history. The final map displays a labyrinth of service tunnels left over from the construction of Motorway 881. A few routes have been marked with a pen, where the tunnels and sewers surface near the eminent domain and a traffic island in central Jamrock by the lake. These service tunnels were probably used during the construction of the foundation beneath the motorway.
This is all mean. This person has a lot of information on the motorways, which means that they are very likely using these maps to get around specific
It means that the smugglers are secretly using the motorway to transport their goods and materials. They've infiltrated the East Motor Tract, most likely.
East Motor Tract?
The RCM patrols most of these auxiliary roads, though apparently not all of them. Hard to say. This distribution network looks certainly large, yet still vague enough. It doesn't reveal much about the Besmerti behind it.
Besmerti. Sounds vaguely familiar.
The Besmerti is a Revacholian crime syndicate. They see themselves as the inheritors of the 14 Revacholian Indo-tribes, but really they're just violent gangs vying for control on the west side of Revachol.
They're just violent gangs. Fair.
With cool names, like La Puta Madre and Aura Masta. It's a dark parody.
Alright, so who do you think is behind
It's
it?
definitely not the Union. They just do some logistics. This operation has spread everywhere in Jamrock. If it's that widespread, then Madre remains the most likely suspect.
Okay.
Here's bad news. There have been attempts at a serious investigation before, but they haven't ended well for those involved. Best not to disturb the scene. I'll have forensics go over the lorry and pick these up later.
The stack of maps looks just like before, barely noticeable. The movie stars look silently by, and the pull-out toolbox has a rubber handle, worn from years of use. A metallic drawer slides out from the seat. It's empty, except for a folded newspaper. It's an issue of Périphérique from last Wednesday. A piece of paper falls out from its pages.
Obligatory Wormy Boy of the stream. Nah, you did an obligatory Wormy Boy pretty early on.
It looks like an article ripped out from a radio enthusiast magazine. Complex mathematical equations explain the basics of something called the ULAN frequency system.
The ULAN frequency system? I've never heard of that before. I know of FM, AM, UKV, but...
The pull-out toolbox slides
Like-
back into its nest.
Like,
The
I
rest
appreciate
is as it was.
any
Posters,
Wormy
a
Boy
radio,
support.
dust on the windows.
Any and all. But, you know, no need to call used to it since it's, you know, already been used. Okay, so dust, windows. Let's look at the posters.
These are movie posters featuring starlets from long-forgotten films from the 20s, the teens, even the 90s of the last century.
Oh, wow.
One of them particularly catches your eye, a centerfold of an ingenue attached right above the back seat. There's definitely perfume in the air. It's spicy, with a hint of amberette, wafting through the bitter air of the cabin. The remnants of a sweet juniper-scented perfume, probably Grenade No. 5. The actress is draped in a sheath dress, one of her shoulders bared. The faded remains of an autograph run across the poster.
Oh.
She's looking past the camera. The actresses and the rear actor all smile you a warm goodbye. A radio transmitter is attached to the dashboard and a toolbox sits under the driver's seat.
Yeah, let's look at the
Looks
radio.
like the frequency dial is absent. It requires a key to work, but the key has been removed, likely by the missing lady driver.
Strange. There are so many radio stations saved here. Must be over 100 at least.
It has to be an advanced model to fit so many frequencies next to each other without blending them together.
Interfacing my one skill. Why would we need so many radio stations? Probably a lot of pirate radio, sort of hiding information here and there across different stations, is my guess.
For contacting an entire fleet of lorrymen, for example. This is all shortwave, UW and UKV. Looks like we are dealing with an impressive organizational tool. The nerve center of a huge operation, with quite a range too.
A 20-kilometer radius at least, perhaps extended by an attachable antenna that's not here right now.
Doesn't look like it. It's completely inoperable without a dial key.
The ghostly actresses, and the rusty toolbox under the driver's seat, and the oddly bulging seat cover. You wedge yourself under the steering wheel to get a better look. Seems like the few tools lying around here, a hammer, a pair of pliers, a rusty wrench, have been casually thrown there by the disorganized driver.
Interesting things thrown there by the disorganized driver, but if there's like so many radio stations, there has to be some other level of organization. It seems a little not like ironic, but like incongruous in terms of like the character. Like if I have to know hundreds of different radio stations or radio frequencies to be able to access and, you know, communicate with my fleet of drivers, why would I not be that meticulous with my tools? Like that's an interesting dichotomy, I guess.
But one odd detail does catch your eye. A piece of sandpaper has been glued to the throttle.
Sandpaper?
Sandpaper adds extra grip.
Sandpaper? A novel technique?
The movie stars are still smiling from the walls. But there's something strange about the passenger seat. The radio transmitter sits on the center console, and the pull-out toolbox lies hidden under the driver's seat. Some
So
tools
maybe
lie
the
scattered
boots don't
near
have
the
tread?
pedals.
That seems a little odd.
You close the rusty old lorry door.
Great. I think we got everything. A word, detective? Before we return to Joyce?
Yes. What's our game
All
plan?
right, we've finished here. Let's quickly debrief and go over what we found, so we don't do it in front of the company rep. Honestly, I'm quite worried by what we've seen so far. The evidence seems to point to a rather extensive and well-organized operation. I'm especially intrigued by that radio transmitter, particularly the sheer number of stations it can connect. Looks like this alleged drug trade casts a wide net.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the Ulan frequencies are all about, but they may hold some significance. Perhaps it's a better way to connect between fleets while avoiding frequency bleed, or maybe it's used to tap into RCM networks.
What if this is probably not the case, but what if Joyce is our smuggler? Because we've already determined that that whoever our smuggler is, like, has dyed her hair, has likely re-dyed her hair, right? And Joyce is very clearly like, I'm not allowed in town, or has at least said that. But who's to say that she hasn't just lied to us and isn't like, oh, I'm not allowed back in town, but is really like, hey, can you, like, investigate this to find out what other people know and to find out what you guys can know, and then, like, I can resume my cover and be on my way later because you guys need this other information. Although, obviously, the one gigantic hole in this theory is the fact that she asked us to investigate this, and, like, it doesn't make a lot of sense. But it would be very interesting if she was.
Oh, and the maps we found. They reveal the geographical extent of the operation. Looks like they've used abandoned tunnels and access roads to stay hidden. This is useful info.
What about the movie posters? The movie posters are probably just the driver's stuff.
As elegant as they are, I don't think they are relevant to the drug trade.
A lot of women there, especially for a lady driver's cabin. Well, our racist may have been right to, with his gaydar, saying that the woman might have been a lesbian. Or bisexual, who knows?
Yes, well...
Hello? One of the cats is going... And I don't know where they are. Is this connected?
We didn't find anything conclusive linking them to the smuggling operation. But somehow, I doubt that Evrard Clare would be oblivious to something like this happening right under his nose.
Yeah, the cats still have their cones on. Hello, Bosco. Come here. I think Bosco's upset because Abby's in the bath. Oh. Yeah, the vet recommended like 7 to 10 days with their cones still on, and it's only been like 2 days since they've been fixed.
My suggestion is we use it against the Union in any way we can, to our own ends. It's a slippery hill, but we just might be able to pin them down, indirectly, down the road.
In short, this is a future angle. Possibly a good one.
We should return to the murder case, see what Joyce tells us about the lynching. When we are done for the day, I call my station and suggest our narcotics department look into it. There are more than enough grounds to start an official investigation, sometime later when we are done here. We do not want to get caught in that.
Yeah, Bosco? No, Bosco, no! Ah, dang. I was getting ready to change camera and move my webcam to show you Bosco in the phone. Need to get one of my boys to the vet. Found a lump on his chin today. Gonna have to wait until I get back from the islands, though. Heck.
The fact that one hasn't started already gives me pause. An investigation, I mean. Especially if the Madrid grouping is involved, and I can't imagine they aren't. It's certainly worrisome.
Corruption?
All the same, I don't like the idea of internal affairs descending on the matter. That won't help anyone either. Debrief over. After you.
Alright. Report back to Joyce. And most specifically, we want to be pretty We want to play it pretty close to the chest with our information. Hey, officer, got a minute. Oh, he wants to talk to me? Yeah, what's up?
I saw you poking around in Lady Driver's lorry. She in trouble? Still better than me, I guess. Told you there's plenty of others who tell on her. But is she in trouble?
She's probably gonna be fine.
Oh man, that's like a load off my mind. All that stress was messing up my rhymes.
Yeah, what's the plan with those rhymes anyway, actually?
Oh, you know. Tommy Leham's gonna be a musician. Sprechgesang, but with beats. I've got a lot of free time on the road to hone my craft.
That's German. Why Tommy Laham?
Tommy Laham was taken. My real name's Jerry Lafitte. Tommy's way better.
That's fair. That's fair. Do I actually have another question, though? Probably not, but I'll click it.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
8% to hit him with my best verse? Absolutely not. We'll try that one later. I think I actually even have, like, a debuff to conceptualization. Oh, no, I don't. Oh, I can get a shirt that gives me a bonus. But yeah, not worth it. Not right now. I've finally made progress in some form, and I'm excited to be able to follow through on this lead. I may be the bad investigator, but boy, am I excited. I am nothing if not excitable. Tommy Long. Oh. Like there was more construction here once, decades ago. Oof. Old. Alright. Alright, we're gonna play it close to the chest. We're gonna be smart about this. This is worth more than you'll ever earn in all your life.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
I mean, imagine being named something like Will instead of... I mean, you can choose, like... What I find very interesting is the like without delving too much into the conservative rhetoric of trans people and all of the incredibly awful takes that pretty much any conservative has about it. I do find it very interesting that, like, I'm going to restart this statement. That last statement stands, but I'm going to start with a different bring in, with a different tie-in. I think trans people have it right in the fact that you can just fucking choose your own name. Like, you can choose your name at any point in time, all the time, whenever you want. Like growing up, I mean, it's even as simple as, like, I'm not a trans person. I will never speak for trans people. But as an example, my name is Jacob. I grew up the first, I don't know, 6 to 8 years of my life, that was my name. I was Jacob. But then at some point in, I think it was like 2nd grade, for a few years, I went by Jake. So there's a subset of people that know me by Jake. And then after, I don't know, I think it was like 8th grade, I started going by Jacob again, right? or I, you know, switched back and forth throughout all of my school years. Literally, like, from kindergarten through graduating high school, like, different sets of people call me either Jake or Jacob, depending on, like, at what point in time they met me. Like, it's so easy and so fucking smart to just be like, to just, like, try out a new name. Next time you talk to somebody, like, anytime you introduce yourself to somebody, I'm not saying that it's technically lying. And in a manner of speaking, depending on your intention, it is lying. But, like, you can just give them the name that you want to be known by. Like, if I'm a trans person, I can just be like, oh yeah, I go by Stephanie. Is that the name that's on my identification? Absolutely not. Of course it isn't. But, like, you know, it's so easy and so, like, quick that you can just become a different person. And it's hilariously shitty that there's some, like, unreasonable attachment to your given name, like your birth name, from people who, like, have no business in it, you know? But anyway, I'll, back to the game. Sorry, that was just a thought that I had about things. All good takes. I appreciate it. I mean, I am nothing if not welcome to correction. If Abby heard me, because I'm certain they will have either an opinion or something to correct me on, which is fine. Like, my full disclaimer is, I'm not a trans person. I will not speak for trans people. I do not speak for trans people. But, like, you know. Alright, anyway. You're on a boat.
Why, yes I am.
Perfect segue. I'm so good at this. Don't worry about it. Why, yes I am. She looks at the deck under her feet. Green and white sails flutter out of her head. Green and... Those don't look green and white to me. Those sails? Those sails? Are we having... Is it... What year is it? Is it... 20... Fuck, I actually don't remember when it happened. Is it 2017? Where the blue and white, gold and black dress thing happened? Did we time travel? I also see the pink and black. But it says green and white. Did we time travel? Not a lot of people on boats, are there? You have a license for this boat.
The boat? No. It is called Cordelati 19 because that's the type of sloop it is.
Wow. Not the kind of woman who names her boat. I think Joyce is a little fucked up. Well, I mean, it wasn't the boat. It wasn't Joyce. Like, her quote ended at, why, yes, I am. The green and white sails was narrator, flavor text. Are we gonna have a full-blown fucking crisis? What color are these sails? What color is this dress?
My sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
The eel's hips? Going back to my previous thought, I never realized how weird the attachment to birth names is until you mentioned it. See that my attachment comes from being named. And don't get me wrong, like, if you like your birth name, you can fucking keep it. Like, I am perfectly fine with my name. I like being named Jacob. That's fine. Right? I don't plan on changing it. But, like, you know, I could have just as well as been named something else, you know? Like, if I were named Jeffrey at birth, I don't know how much that would change. You know, would I be a Jeff right now? I don't know. However, the eel's hips, What a statement. Bee's knees, get out of here. Eel's hips, all day, every day. I'm going to use that. I am using Eel's hips in everyday speak.
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
Him? I hear that sarcasm, and you know what? I'm leaning into it.
Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
Wait, we're on an archipelago? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I didn't know geographically where we were. I thought we were like mainland France sort of deal, because there's a bunch of French-sounding names and words. We're on an archipelago?
Yes, we are. We are on Le Caillou.
Caillou? I never watched Caillou. I can't follow any. I'm certain we are on Le Caillou is absolutely, there's a joke. But I can't make it because I have not watched the children's show Caillou. It's funny that my grandfather calls me Will and he has called me that my entire life. I like that name way better than my birth name, which is why I dropped the Y. Get closer to that, although it's an irrational fear at this point. That's fair. That's fair. I think that's reasonable. I mean, not to, like, you know, not to dismiss your irrational fear of, you know, going by a different name than the one you've been called your whole life, you know? But, like, it's perfectly valid to just, like, maybe I do want to go by this, but I'm also, like, not sure. A recommendation. Next person you, like, if you meet someone for the first time, and you're at least, you know, at liberty to remember to try this, try it. Try to introduce yourself as Will to somebody, you know? Nothing wrong with it. And, like, if them calling you that doesn't sound good, change back. Just be like, alright, maybe not. Let's not do this. Like, it'll be a little bit of work on their behalf, but, you know, I'm certain there are millions of trans people who've been like, I don't know if I want to go by this name, so I'm going to introduce myself as that name and listen to other people speak it to me to see if I like that sound, you know? Like, it's super important to, like, let yourself do it. Dad wanted to make me Jack Daniels. God bless. Oh, I want to meet your dad for sure. What a fucking... Dad's name is Jack, his brother's name is Daniel. Oh my god, legendary. So good. They settled to keep the initials. What ever called me my whole life is JD. Hell yeah, Wales. Like, fuck yeah, dude. A Jack Daniels is so good, though. Like, that is such dad energy. that has the most palpable dad energy, and I love it. Oh my god, that fills me with joy. Fuck. Oh my god. But yeah, like, you know, if you're tired of one name, try something else. I also have a bit of concern about doing so, since I can see confusion as to what my actual legal name is, if I will, considering the connection has been with the name. That's valid. And that's... Yeah. You know, I mean, it's fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with liking your given name, and there's also nothing wrong with being like, maybe I want to try something. Both are acceptable. Holy shit, though. Jack Daniels is so good. Oh. Oh my god, that's so good. That makes... That's good. Alright, where I thought we were... I got the giggles. Jason was fine, but as an 80s baby I got, where's your hockey mask line? Oh, yeah, yeah. Related, very related, actually. My cousin is named Michael Myers. I shit you not. I shit you not. His name is Michael Myers. Yeah, yeah. I don't think he may have gotten a few of the, like, where's your various jokes or whatever, but yeah, had to survive so many Seinfeld jokes. Oh, see, Aeon, you're lucky that I never watched Seinfeld. I've only seen 2 episodes of the show, and that's because Abby forced me to watch them. So, like, yeah, but I absolutely could see that. And, on that same note, like, my last name's Plowman. I grew up with that last name. I grew up with Plowman as my last name, so, it happens. We all gotta, unfortunately, deal with some of that shit sometimes. I haven't seen anyone else sail a boat around here. That is true.
I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage either.
Alright, she's got a point, I guess.
Actually, that motor carriage has
shit.
been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle.
Actually... This whole discussion from... Hey, it's fine. I mean, look, it's... Yeah. That's... In my opinion, Aeon, that's the fun of the stream. Like, the some weird off-the-cuff remark from some character, or from me, or from someone in chat, leading to, like, a discussion about something that's neat and interesting. I agree. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I think that's the fun of it.
It's for crossing long distances in a greater Ravachol industrial harbor. It's not a toy.
I've finished my tea again, which is both good and bad.
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city and the islands.
You have a license for this
Officer,
boat?
I assure you, I'm a highly qualified pleasure craft operator.
A pleasure craft, you say?
Ooh. The crowns of her teeth are porcelain, white as the boat's hull as she smiles.
Boat's hull looks pink. We've had this discussion. I will be dropping it now.
Her nonchalance might be related to something called the Wayfarer Act, a law that says she doesn't need a license. Sly Fox, you're not aggressive enough to harass her further on this.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Good.
She has a thermal cup. Nice. Okay. Where am I? What was I doing? Oh, right. The roundabout.
Yes, my eyes on the harbor have sent word to that effect. What have you discovered?
A level up? 70 experience? My. Allow me to level up endurance so I can hopefully maybe not puke. Except, back to the conversation. My eyes on the... Where are these eyes located?
It doesn't really matter. And I do apologize for the surveillance. Wild Pines can't afford to be blind at a time like this.
Very good, Aeon. Neither of my cats snore to my knowledge.
In any case, it's a relief to know someone has looked into it. If I may ask, will there be an official investigation? I assume you discovered there is an operation.
If there is an investigation, it will be part of an ongoing operation, subject to confidentiality. I'm sure you understand.
I'm so glad that Kim took the reins on this one, because there's no fucking way I would have a good dialogue choice with a check that I would succeed.
Of course, detectives. In any case, you've held up your end of our arrangement. I trust you with the rest. Now it's my turn.
Him has always been the MVP of this investigation. You think I'm pulling my fucking weight? Absolutely. My one skill is picking locks. I have yet to be able to do it.
I wouldn't normally break protocol like this, but the situation demands it. If you don't solve this murder, I'm afraid we may have a bloodbath on our hands.
That escalated quickly.
Yes. I'm afraid this strike may descend into a small-scale civil war, with possible consequences for all of Rivershoal West.
Yeah, Daniels again. Living rent-free in my brain. Just calling, oh my god, it's so good. Jack Daniels is such a good name, it's so funny. Like, you would get bullied in school, for sure. Like that absolutely is just, like, sending your kid down a path to be bullied, but holy fuck, I cannot stop thinking about it. It's so good. Wales, thank you so much for imbuing me with this perfectly cursed knowledge. It's so good. Oh, shit. Like, oh, fuck. I'm actually... Oh. Oh, fuck. Oh, thank you so much.
Since you are sharing, ma'am, this is also the
Since
arsonist's
you're
worst
sharing.
case scenario.
Then we're on the same page, as grim as it may be.
Speaking of sending it down the path of being bullied, if I ever have daughters and I want sole control of their names. I cannot pronounce... I'm not going to attempt to pronounce either of those names. Lysithea is the one that I'll try. I think this one is like Cirsa, but I'm not sure. I cannot and will not pronounce those names. Lysithea. Nerd names. Like, I know they're nerd names, for sure.
I have an indirect role to play, I'm sad to say. My employer experienced a momentary lapse of faith in me. In that moment, they elected to deploy a private military contractor as an insurance measure. They called it my security detail.
Soirees and lethargy. Correct. I think Sir Wales nailed it. Got it in one. Circe's Irish for freedom. Lysithea is Greek. They sound like nerd names. They sound like an NPC in a JRPG that you would run into. I hate to tell you this, Aeon, but those sound like JRPG NPC names. Fuck, what was she saying? An indirect role to play, momentary lapse of faith. In the moment, private... momentary lapse
They
of
were
faith.
dispatched after I relayed the union's initial offer.
Ah.
Every worker...
A member of the board. I tried to convince my employer it was simply a piece of rhetoric, or a joke. They did not appreciate the humor.
Doing slightly better than Musk, totally for... Oh. Yeah. I mean, true. Family friend named her daughter Leliana because she liked the name in Dragon Age. That's fair. I mean, like, full disclosure. Full disclosure, one of my favorite names is the name of a champion in League of Legends. Like, I can't tell you why, but, like, I hear the name Sona, and I'm like, that's good. That's just good. It resonates with me. And were I trans? Maybe. But, but, like, if I had a daughter, someone would have to do some very, very good mental heavy lifting and some really good, like, mental work to change my mind about naming my kid Sona. Yeah, I agree with you, Wales. Josh, is begging to be
Absolutely
bullied in
not.
school.
These
Private school or
mercenaries are
not,
muscle,
like you
pure
don't
and
name your
simple.
kid
They're meant
Kai
to intimidate the Union
AE12
into surrendering.
to like you're getting wrecked. Like this kid is gonna get bullied. Absolutely not. Mercenaries are muscle, pure and simple. They are meant to intimidate the Union into surrendering. Okay.
Who are they, exactly?
Crenel, an Oranese military company. As far as I know, 3 arrived in Martinez. They report to me sporadically, but they do not answer to me. To be frank, our relationship is deteriorating. They wear ceramic armor, have semi-automatic weapons, and years of combat experience. They also have trauma and stressor disorder, and no idea how to conduct themselves in an urban civilian environment.
I don't have a gun. I am unarmed.
So, what happened?
The story is, one of them, the Colonel, I don't know his real name, sexually assaulted a local woman while he was drunk and separated from his unit.
Ended.
This allowed some of the more militant Union members to subdue him.
Good. I mean, I'm on... Kill him. Yeah. My future wife better have a damn good reason as to why I can't name my kid Sion. I'm pretty sure the I want to honor the memory of my brother is a pretty bulletproof reason for that name. I mean, yeah. There's like, there are a few like
He was
naming
taken out behind the whirling in rags and lynched last Sunday night.
Oh, hello? Wait a minute. We got there. I think we got there. At least we all dodged Frank Zappa as a dad. He's got a son named Dweezil. And a daughter named Moon Unit. Alright, Moon Unit, though? Moon Unit kind of slaps as a name. Like, you're correct, Wales. Those kids got bullied. Or are currently being bullied. But we found our corpse. We know the identity of our corpse.
Nothing. Mr. Clare refuses to let me into the harbor. I have not been able to discuss this matter with anyone there. The remaining 2 Crenel contractors carry out their orders, for now.
Real talk, it's kind of, like, actually extremely fucked in the fact that, that we're discussing, like, silly bullshit, and, like, and just, like, the game text is like, this man was hanged for doing this bullshit. I say we let him hang. If he did the deeds she mentioned, I sanction it. I mean, I'm the law, but I'm pretty unsure of what to do on this.
It's a smokescreen. In secret, they are conducting an independent military tribunal into the lynching. Once this investigation is concluded, executions will follow.
Fuck.
What is the nature of this so-called investigation?
Whether to execute one, some, or all of the Union militants.
That is not good. Oh boy, that's not good. Oh boy, that's not good. Maybe the investigations can team up. Yeah. Yeah, it's really not disco.
It is very far from disco. My only hope is that you provide a single, concrete suspect before the mercenaries indiscriminately pick theirs. Simply put, if you don't pin this on someone good, and do it fast, they will identify and execute everyone present at the lynching. This in turn will force the Union to respond.
Shit, boys. Fuck. Heavy line of dialogue. Any more funny names?
The Debardeurs have over 2,000 men. It will be 1,000 to 1.
Have you ever seen a hornet invade a beehive, Lieutenant? It's not pretty. These men work in tandem using semi and fully automatic
Oof.
firearms. Their armor is virtually impenetrable to muzzle-loaded weapons, even yours. Most Union workers don't have guns at all.
What do you mean, mine? I don't have a gun!
The muzzle loaders need to be reloaded after every 1 or 2 shots. The automatics every 1 or 2 minutes.
Fun fact, anybody in chat may have already known this, but Minutemen are thusly called because they could fire a shot and fully reload a muzzle-loaded, like, musket within 1 minute, earning them the name Minuteman. So in 1 minute, they could fire, fully reload, and be ready to fire again. But, yeah, that's not a good lineup here. Muzzle loaders against an automatic weapon is pretty one-sided.
As I said, a bloodbath.
I can't see it happen. Too many things would have to go wrong first. There's also a history of the Minutemen being the original National Guard, as they could be ready on a minute's notice. Oh, I was not aware of that. Isn't this a pretty bleak scenario you're describing? Yeah, it is.
Many bleak scenarios have already come true. Nameless, badgeless detective of the citizens' militia.
Okay, ma'am, you don't have to be mean about it.
All we can do is keep the rest from going the same way. One single concrete suspect delivered into civil court, and I may be able to defuse this situation.
He said the deceased assaulted a woman.
Or he didn't. This is information passed on to me from some teenagers loitering around the canal.
Son
I cannot
of a bitch.
testify by it.
There's no way. Did she talk to Kuno? Not to be confused with 1 Minute Man, which is what Missy Elliott most certainly does not want. Correct. Yes. Wales on point. You're right. What did the teenagers
That
say?
the man was killed because he assaulted a local woman. I've asked around a bit. This seems to be the accepted story around Martinez.
By the Minutemen's on the National Guard icon. Crest? Whatever it is.
The lieutenant
Probably
consults his
Crest.
notebook, his eyebrows knitted in concentration.
Thank God Kim's thinking about the case, because I'm not.
Odd. We haven't heard any reports about an assault in connection with the lynching. Where did it take place? And when?
Last Sunday night, at the Whirling in Rags, the hostel by the gates. Supposedly, the colonel was drunk, maybe on narcotics too.
Okay. I just had the most profound fear in my brain, just like immediately supplanted. But I know it can't be true, but I need to share it. Like, it's not true because we were sent here to investigate the murder. But my brain immediately was like, there's no fucking way that we are the person who assaulted the woman and then killed the dude, right? Like, we didn't get the dude killed because we got fucking blitzed drunk and assaulted a woman, right? Because we were out for 3 days, but that corpse has been hanging for many more days. So we, I think, are in the clear, if my timeline is correct, which is, like, really important. But I now have this very visceral fear of, are we the baddies, in my brain.
Either way, he's alleged to have sexually assaulted a woman. Sometime later, a group of dock workers got their hands on him.
Yeah.
That's a good question, officer. I don't have the slightest idea. As I said, it's a rumor about a rumor. In any case, it's what the colonel's remaining colleagues believe.
Because I cannot currently get my brain off of this extremely dark line of dialogue, have any of you seen the movie Wind River?
You'll meet her soon enough, you feel.
F. We will finish this line, this dialogue tree, and then we'll probably end stream. It's on my list of movies to watch. It's really good. And Aeon, being from my home state, you will absolutely be like, oh yeah, oh yeah. It's
Not much. Their public resume is relatively good, as far as private military contractors go. I believe they were once called Downwell.
I watched Wind River with Abby, and we're both from Wyoming, which is where the movie takes place. And but we watched it with Abby's aunt, who is from the Indiana, Illinois area and currently lives in like a suburb of Chicago. So it was really funny watching the climax and the resolution of the film, because both Abby and I were like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Like, I'd fucking do that if I were put in that situation. But Abby's aunt was like, yo, that's fucked up. We were both like, oh yeah. Like, frontier justice, let's fucking go. Like, fucking legendary.
They boast a long list of clients. Saint-Baptiste, Welchman-Lorenz, Eintracht. A warning sign, however. The operations concerned all take place in third or fourth world countries. Guarding facilities, escort missions and such.
Meaning they're used to operating in war zones.
Yes. All the good conflict corridors, Supramundi, Yesut, the Seminese Islands, countries that don't have a good record reporting atrocious military conduct on their soil. Sadly, no. Before this happened, I had little interest in them. Now that I do, I don't have the resources. If you still have access to the ICP's database, you could run a better background check than I ever could. It may take some time, though.
Do you know a lot about the inner workings of the RCM and the ICP, man?
In my line of work, it pays to do your research. I was prepared to deal with the RCM. I did not think I'd be dealing with a group like Crenel. I have. And they will. However, these orders take time to reach what is basically a rogue unit out in the field here. Until they do, it's all on us. If you mean did I see him alive, yes. But I did not know him.
Ma'am, we need a name. Ma'am, I really want to know his name.
Lely. His service name. A nom de guerre, most likely. He wouldn't divulge his full name. Only one of them did. A bad sign if there ever was one.
Oh,
He was 40. Or 50. It's hard to say which. He had a combat injury on his lower jaw. It made it difficult to estimate his age, or gauge his facial expressions.
What else? Nationality? Accent?
He was, Occidental, I think. Light brown hair, a mixed accent, Oranese, or Messinian, maybe. His injury gave him an accent all his own. In a way, it was humanizing. He had to learn to speak through it, through the injury. That's all I know, I guess. I only met him once. They've gone to ground, as it were. I don't recommend seeking them out. For one, they're almost certainly armed to the teeth. They don't have the same respect for the Revachol citizens' militia as I do. To put it bluntly, they think you're vigilantes. Ghetto savages. It will not be a fruitful meeting.
I mean, I'm about as close as one can get to becoming a ghetto savage. Like, I don't have my gun, I don't have my badge, I have none of my abilities or backing with me. We still need to know where they are.
You're likely to run into them eventually. When that happens, I'll be in a better position to mediate if I don't appear involved.
This is a red check. We're not going to run this check. We're not going to run this check. I think we can run it later, hopefully.
That's wise. Our goal is to avert catastrophe. Besides, you're likely to encounter them sooner or later.
How much time do we have?
Until the executions start? Truthfully, I don't know. It depends on their progress identifying the members of the lynch mob, and their impatience.
Fuck.
They don't report their progress to you?
Not on this matter. I'm afraid they consider this a personal initiative.
Where'd she go? There was a Stella baby. I found a Stella baby.
It's a matter of days, not weeks.
Coned up baby. Hello, coned up baby. This is the stream now. Okay. Alright.
I am sorry to have been the bearer of bad news. If there is anything else I can help you with, please ask.
Alright. Oh, Stella. Hello. Alright. With that, we've made pretty good progress, I would say. We leveled up so we could... Oh. No, do we end the stream with our attempt at unhanging the hanged man, or do we leave that as a cliffhanger for Monday? We vomit again. Alright. We give it one last go at vom. This way. We give one last go at potentially not just vomiting all over ourselves. Oh no, I might not have enough time to get there, actually. Oh no, did I click the button too soon? We're gonna make it, we're gonna make it, we're gonna make it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
There he still is.
97% chance.
With his white eyes. The body below is entire. As you breathe
We
in,
did it.
the odor comes over you. It's a spell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it.
We got our shit together, Aeon.
This delicate machine, ready for picking. Instinctively you crack your fingers.
They always do that?
They do after 7 days, yes. We are deep in decomposition here.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enameled boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins, and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
We should have a look at that belt before we even consider taking him down. It looks worrisome.
The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch.
So I guess we end the stream in increasingly dark times.
Industrial strength. The kind used for tying cargo to lorries. Yes, it looks like they used whatever was on hand, paying no attention to not incriminating themselves. A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around. That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splintering either, did you? I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt to close the buckle.
Fuck.
It's not merely polyester, it's steel reinforced. See these lines? This is where the wires run. I see rabbits for more than 20 strands. This makes getting him down much more problematic than I had assumed. Yes, the debrief we got from the Wild Pines representative appears to be solid too. A lynching is what this looks like. Our internal RCM brief said the same. By the way, when you get a chance, perhaps you should ask me to share the RCM brief with you. I'm pretty sure you've forgotten it.
Yeah.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt, limbs limp and torso covered in tattoos.
Okay. Here is where we will we'll end the stream. Now that we can fully inspect, I hope we can fully inspect the body. Like,
the man before you is naked.
Okay,
but
yeah.
for a pair of...
Okay. All right. Perfect. We can look at the body again. But we did it. We have made it after, I don't know, like 3 vomits and running all the way around town. We can finally look at the body. We've finally made progress that feels good. GG's. Yeah, I know. It took us a real long time to get there, but we got there. We got there. Bosco, what are you doing over there? Bosco also got there. Hello, bud. Want to be a stream cat, Bosco? No, Bosco doesn't want to be a stream cat. Bosco just sit there and brood. Okay. Sometimes you just need a good vom or 3. Puke and rally. Puke and rally. With that, I'll be hopping over to the ending soon screen. Is there anybody I can raid? Question mark. You also have a great evening. I can't find the raid button. I'm not going to bother. That takes too much time. Either way, thank all of you for watching. It was a good time. Take care of yourself. Have a great weekend. And hopefully I'll see you Monday.